Right, so Mark Gurman's reiterated a few points regarding the M2 iPad Pro, and so let's delve into it. But first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. And with that being said, let's just suck in. Right, so Gurman, as always, is pretty vague in his report. He simply says we should see a new design for the iPad Pro M2 with a glass back for wireless charging. Now, to be fair, this information's not new since Gurman has said this in the past, but if I remember correctly, he did say that this glass design was a prototype and there was a chance it might not see the light of day. But the fact Gurman does double down on this rumor today does make me think this is actually happening and there is a good chance we could see an all-new design for the M2 iPad Pro. And based on Apple's refresh cycles, this does make sense because Apple on average gives us a redesign to their products every 3 years. And so of course, since we've had 3 generations of the 2018 design, it's time to, of course, redesign the iPad Pro. Now, as to what to expect with this redesign, the main change is going to be the glass back. Now, yes, I know some of you guys might be a little skeptical about this, since a glass back would make the already fragile iPad Pro even worse in terms of durability. But do remember that, like I said, we are going to see wireless charging on this iPad, MagSafe to be more precise, and I think this is going to be a game changer. So the actual wireless charging part is not that exciting, to be honest. It's the reverse wireless charging part we've heard about in previous reports that gets me pretty excited. You see, with the powers of reverse wireless charging, you should be able to charge your iPhone, your AirPods, maybe even your Apple Watch on the back of your iPad. And I think for those always on the go, having the iPad as a massive portable power bank can be super convenient. And obviously there would be no wires involved. This would be a seamless wireless process. You simply place it on the back and the magnets on the iPad should align the device with the wireless pad on the back of the iPad. And guys, I can't lie, that just sounds really cool to have. And yes, I know it's not going to be super efficient and it might be super slow, but do remember this is going to be used in a pinch. You won't rely on this every single day. This instead is going to be useful when your phone runs out of charge, you're out and about, there's no charger near you, and so of course you just place your phone on the back of your iPad. So yes, I'm 100% on board for reverse wireless charging on the iPad, but of course, some of you guys might be wondering if that's the only change we're going to see with the design of the iPad. And well, I don't think so, because number one, we could see the sharper edges we see on the iPhone, since of course the iPad right now does have a flat edge design, but the corners are slightly rounded. And so of course, once we see a glass back, I'm assuming we should see the sharp corners we see on the iPhone. But also the chassis itself could be titanium, because there's been reports regarding the iPhone and also the iPad Pros adopting titanium very soon. Now, in previous videos, I have said I don't think we'll see titanium on the iPad because it would increase the weight. But of course, I completely forgot that titanium's so strong that Apple can of course use less of the material to achieve similar strength to the aluminium we have right now. And so that ultimately means there should not be any massive increase in the weight because of the titanium sides. If anything, we should see a weight increase because of the glass back. And the final change we could see is maybe thinner bezels. Now yes, I know the bezels on the iPad Pro do serve a purpose, but of course do remember the 10.5-inch iPad Pro still has thinner bezels than the 11-inch iPad Pro today. And as a 10.5-inch iPad Pro user myself, I've never had an issue with palm rejection, so I think Apple can shrink the bezels ever so slightly and give us a bigger display on these iPads, which would be pretty nice. Anyways, that's pretty much everything we should expect with the iPad Pro redesign. Now, I do want to say there is a part of me that does think there's a chance we could see the notch on the iPads, since the notch is coming to more and more devices and it's slowly becoming part of Apple's brand. But I'm praying that Timothy does not do that and curse the iPad Pro design. But anyways, tell me in the comments below, guys, what other design changes could we see with the M2 iPad Pros? Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. Check out the video in the card above on details regarding the iPhone 14. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.